What's up, everyone? My name's Mike, and I'm a solo dev who's been making games for about 5 years now. I have 2 Steam release titles, and recently I started my 3rd project. This time I wanted to create devlogs and document the process along the way. It's been about a month into development, and I wanted to show what I've been working on and give a brief overview of the game's vision. The core part of this game revolves around these turn-based battles where players control different creatures with a unique set of abilities and fighting styles. Positioning and energy management plays a vital role in these battles, as well as how well you take care of these creatures outside of combat. To obtain these creatures, players can find eggs through various methods such as farming, fishing, or exploration. As these creatures engage in battles, they'll gain experience points that can be used to increase their power and unlock new abilities. The other side of this game draws inspiration from some of my favorites like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Players will move to an up-and-coming village on their own island where a new battle arena has been set up. By winning battles and progressing as a trainer, players will witness the transformation of their town, attracting new trainers and vendors. The game operates on a 24-hour real-time cycle, so that each morning will bring new items, as well as new trainers down at the battle arena. Exploration will be an important part of this game, where players will explore wilderness areas that can be adjusted in difficulty based on the player's level. This will influence the type of loot and creatures that the player can encounter. At least, that's the plan for now. Starting off development, my focus was on the combat section of this game. I set up a small arena with a few units that can be controlled, testing out different abilities to get a sense of how the combat would feel. I also worked on creating basic UI elements and defining the desired camera style. The most significant part of this phase was creating the click system, which allowed for unit control, targeting, and line of sight. Currently, the energy system is in place for movements and attacks. Players gain a small amount of energy each turn, with the option of performing a rest action during the unit's attack phase to replenish a larger amount. I anticipate that the energy system will require a lot of refinement just to get that right balance, but for now it seems okay. The next area I worked on was scene transitions. Since battle arenas are going to be in separate scenes, managing the information became pretty important. I created a system using a unit stat class to track all values associated with each unit, which is then saved locally. When the game starts, it spawns the creature associated with each stat package and assigns its values. This was the foundation of how I was going to save player data for all the creatures and all the progress you make on them. I then set the units to not be destroyed on load, so that they will persist through scenes. Instead, a script grabs the units and sets them up for battle whenever a battle scene loads. The same process applies when transitioning back from a battle. This approach feels much more manageable than constantly destroying and instantiating new units for each scene. Depending on the complexity of the unit's behavior outside of the arena, I may need to create 2 different versions, but for now, the units don't do much outside of combat other than follow the player around. Next was creating a basic layout for the home island and setting up boundaries for each of the main areas. I want to have new items spawn around the island each morning to create a sense of exploration. Eventually, different map sections will feature events and NPC visits on specific days. The design of the home island is going to undergo many revisions, but currently my goal is to get a sense of the game's visual style and scale. I then worked on a basic inventory system. I want to create a simple inventory that handles most of the sorting and organization for you. The game is designed to be console controller friendly, so the UI interaction is going to be tailored to that form. Although I don't plan on having a large amount of items in the game, the inventory should feel clean and functional even if the player has obtained almost every item. At this point, I decided to work on the fundamentals of picking up items, buying and selling from vendors, and implementing some basic UIs. While my UI design skills are still a work in progress, this game has required me to make a lot of them, so I do feel myself getting better. I'm still looking for that final UI art but I haven't found anything yet. So for now, as long as the code works, I'm satisfied. The game definitely still has a long road ahead of it, but I do feel good about the foundations that I've set. This was my first devlog, but I do plan on releasing more of them, and hopefully a little more frequently. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions. I would love to have any sort of feedback about the game. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.